In this video, we're going to learn how to solve problems involving bar charts for your JAMB Maths. Alright, so bar chart is under statistics, and we're going to practice with 7 repeated questions under this topic for your JAMB Maths. So ensure you stay to the very end. This is an important topic in statistics. So let's get started with this first question we have here. It says the bar chart above shows the allotment of time in minutes per week for selected subjects in a certain school. What is the total time allocated to the 6 subjects per week? Alright, so for this particular problem is actually very easy. So all you need to do is to follow the diagram, the direction of these bar charts we have. So we have to find the total time. Below, the horizontal axis is the subject, the vertical axis is the time. So for biology, let me represent it with B. Biology is 80, that's 80 minutes. Then we have our English. Our English is 160 minutes. Then we have our maths. Our maths is 200 minutes. Our geography is also 80 minutes. Then we have our chemistry. Our chemistry is 120 minutes. Alright, we have our physics. Our physics is also 80 minutes. So this is what we have. These are the values for the minutes per subject. So now let's get a calculator and put this together, see the total minutes. So this is going to give us, we have 80 plus 160, okay, plus 200 plus 80 plus 120 plus 80 again. So let's punch the calculator to see the outputs or results. So we have 720 minutes. So the correct option in this question is what? Option B. Is as simple as this. Alright, so let's wipe this now and solve the next repeated question. Alright, so the next repeated question we are going to solve will be this question. It says the bar chart above shows different colors of cars passing a particular point of a certain street in 2 minutes. What fraction of the total number of cars is yellow? Okay, so in this bar chart we have, let's get the total number of cars. So from the bar chart, the yellow cars, we have the number to be 3. We have the white cars, we have it to be 4. Then the red cars, we have it to be 8. For the green cars, we have it to be 2. Then for the blue car, we have it to be 6. The black car B, we have it to be 2 as well. So when you check the total number, so let's calculate everything we have here. So we have 4 plus 3 will give us 7. Okay, so 7 plus 8 will give us 15. 15 plus 6 will give us 21. 21 plus 2, 23 plus another 2, we have 25. Alright, so we have the total number of cars to be 25. So for that of, we have what fraction of the total number of cars is yellow. So the question is actually obvious. Since yellow car is, we have the number to be 3, this will give us 3 over 25. So the correct option in this question is what? Option B, 3 over 25. That will be the answer to this question. Alright, so it's very, very easy. Let's wipe this and solve the next repeated question. Alright guys, so the next repeated question we are going to solve will be this question. It says the bar chart above shows the number of times the words a, and, in, it, date, to appear in a paragraph in a book. What's the ratio of the least frequent word to that of the most frequent word? Alright, now looking at this bar chart, this diagram we have the least word to be this one, the and. Alright, this is the least one. So when you trace it, the and, the frequency here is 2. Okay, so this will give us, we ask the ratio of the least frequent word to that of the most frequent word. So this will give us 2 over the most frequent word in this bar chart is day. Alright, so the day, when you trace it, the frequency of the day is 12. Okay, so that's basically all you have to do. Now let's do the math. 2 cancels 1, 2 into 12, 6. So the ratio will be 1 over 6. And that will be the answer. The correct option is option B. It's as simple as this. Let's wipe this now and solve the next repeated question. Alright guys, so the next repeated question we're going to solve will be this question. So it says the response of 160 pupils in a school asked to indicate their favorite subjects is given in the bar chart above. What percentage of the pupils have English and health education as their favorite subjects? Alright, so from this bar chart we have now for English subjects we have the value to be, since we are looking for the percentage of pupils that have English and health education as their favorite subjects, for English we have 52. Alright, pupils that have it as favorite subject. Then for health education, this is for English from the bar chart. Then for health education we have it to be 36. Alright, now to get the percentage of pupils that have both English and health education as a favorite subject, we're going to sum this. So when you sum this, you're going to have 88. Alright, over total number of pupils, that 160 times 100 over 1. So let's punch this on the calculator and see what's going to give us. We have 88 times 100. What's the output? Divide this by 160. We have it to 55%. The correct option this question is option D. Alright, it's as simple as this. Let's wipe this now and solve the next repeated question. Okay, so for the next repeated question, we are going to solve this question. So it says the bar chart above shows the distribution of marks in a class test. If the pass mark is 5, what percentage of students fail the test? Now guys, before we solve this particular question, if you are new to our channel, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel for more of our videos. Really appreciate this. So having done that, let's go ahead and solve this question. The percentage of students that failed the test. So from this bar chart we have the pass mark is 5. So anybody that scored or that scores below 5 basically failed the test. From this bar chart we are going to get the number of failures. Let's begin to count from marks 4 and below. So we're looking for percentage of students. Since the horizontal axis is for the marks, the vertical axis is for the student, number of students. So for the people that got 4 as mark, we have the number to be, let's write it, this is mark, this is student. Alright, so for mark 4 we have the number of students to be 5. Then we check mark 3, we have the number of students to be 6. Then mark 2, we have the number of students to be 4. We have mark 1, the number of students to be 3. We also have mark 0, the number of students to be 2. Alright, so these are the number of students that failed the test. So let's get a total. So 6 plus 5 will give us 11. 11 plus 4 15. 15 plus 3 will give us 18. 18 plus 2 will give us 20. So we have the number of students that failed to be 20. Now the total, let's include the total. What percentage of students that failed the test? So to get the total number of students, let's include both those that passed the test. Now the pass mark, people that got the pass mark 5, we have the number to be still 4. Okay, that's, let's say 5 mark, we have the number of students to be 4. Then we have people that scored 6 mark, we have the number to be 6. All right, then we have 7 mark, we have the number to be 5. All right, then we have 8 mark, we have the number to be 1. Then we have 9 mark, we have the number to be, if you trace it from here, you're going to have 3. Okay, then we have the 10 mark, we have the number to be 1. All right, so let's sum this on this calculator. Remember, we stopped at 20. All right, so let's add additional. So this gives us, we have 20 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. All right, so let's press equal to. We have 40. Okay, so this will give us 20 over 40 times, we are looking for percentage, 100 over 1. Let's punch this on a calculator. We have 20 times 100. What's the output? Divide by 40. So we have 50. The percentage of students that failed the test is what? 50%. It's as simple as this. Alright, so let's wipe this now, solve the next repeated question. Okay guys, the next repeated question we're going to solve will be this question. Let's solve this question. So it says the bar chart above shows the distribution of SS2 students in a school. Find the total number of students. Alright, this question is actually easy. So let's do this. The total number of students. We have in the horizontal axis, we have the SS2 classes, and the vertical axis, the number of students. So for those in SS2I, we have the value SS2I to be number of students to be 45. Then those in SS2, this is SS2I. Let me write it well. Alright, so this is SS2I. Those in SS2II, we have the number to be 60. Those in SS2III, we have the Roman figure III, figure 3. We have the value to be 30. Those in SS2IV, we have it to be 45 as well. So let's punch this together and see the total number. So this will give us 45 plus 60 plus 30 plus 45. So what's the output? We have it to be 180. Alright, so the correct option is option A, 180. It's as simple as this. Now let's solve the last repeated question, and after it you can call it a class. Let's wipe this. Okay, so the last repeated question I'm going to solve will be this question. It says the bar chart shows the distribution of marks scored by 60 pupils in a test in which the maximum score was 10. If the pass mark was 5, what percentage of students failed the test? Alright, we have solved a similar question. Alright, so let's still solve this one as part of mastering it. So for this question, we have the horizontal axis for the mark, the vertical axis is for the frequency. So what percentage of the people fail the test? Okay, so we have our mark, we have the frequency of failure. So this is going to give us, let's begin with those that scored below 5, that's the failure rate. So let's check mark 4, the frequency of failure. In mark 4 we have it to be 10. Actually, people that scored 4, they are 10. Then let's check mark 3. Mark 3 is 7. Then let's check mark 2. People that scored 2, mark 2 is 4. Alright, let's check mark 1. Mark 1 is 3. Then mark 0 is 1. Let's calculate the total. 10 plus 7, that's 17. 17 plus 4, 21. 21 plus 3, that's 24. 24 plus 1, we have 25. Now let's include those that got the pass mark and above. So we have mark 5 will be, the value is 8. Then mark 6, the value is 7 as well. Then mark 7, the value is 9. Alright, then mark 8, the value is 8. Then mark 9, the value is 2. Mark 10, the value is 1. So let's add this calculator. So remember, we stopped at 25. That's 25 plus 8 plus 7 plus 9 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1. So what's the output? We have it to be 60. Okay, so we have 25 over 60 times 100 over 1. So let's punch this on the calculator. So we have 25 times 100. Okay, divide by 60. We have the output to be what? 41.66, which is approximately 41.7 if you are rounding off to one decimal place. So that's it. The correct option is option A. It's as simple as this. This is basically how you can deal with problems involving bar charts for your JAMB Maths. These are repeated questions we practice with. Hope you learned something interesting from this video. Let's call it a video, guys. If you are new to our channel once more, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel for more of our videos. Also like, share and comment on this video. Tell me how you feel for what I learned from this video. If you seem to have any specific question to ask, or you don't know what I've talked about in this video, feel free to leave your question at the comment section below and I'll be sure to give you a response. Alright, now click on the screen above and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.